Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're exploring a unique aspect of global defense countries that have chosen to exist without a standing army. Let's dive into the top 10 nations that maintain peace without traditional military forces.
Alright, first up, we're heading to Costa Rica, a nation that practically invented chill. Imagine a place where the vibe is always relaxed, and the people are always smiling. Their national motto is Pura Vida, which translates to pure life. It's more than just a saying, it's a way of life. And you know what's not very Pura Vida? A standing army. Costa Rica decided long ago that they didn't need one. Back in 1948, Costa Rica emerged from a civil war and made a bold decision to abolish their military. It was a revolutionary move. They redirected funds into education, healthcare, and protecting their rainforests. Imagine a country prioritizing its people and nature over weapons. It worked. Costa Rica consistently ranks as one of the happiest and most peaceful countries in the world. Their quality of life is enviable. They have a small police force and coast guard, and they rely on international treaties and diplomacy for protection. It's a unique approach. Think of Costa Rica as that friend who's so charming and non-confrontational that nobody wants to fight them. They just get along with everyone. They've mastered the art of diplomatic jiu-jitsu. Their skill in diplomacy is truly impressive. So the next time you're stressed about global politics, just picture Costa Rica, sipping on coffee, chilling with monkeys, and living the Pura Vida, and proving that peace is the most powerful weapon of all. Costa Rica shows us that a peaceful approach can lead to a fulfilling life.
Next, we're off to Iceland, a land of glaciers, volcanoes, and catchy Eurovision entries. Iceland hasn't had a standing army since 1869. How does a country in the North Atlantic survive without a military? They're part of NATO. Iceland has a well-equipped coast guard, responsible for search and rescue and guarding their coast. They also have a special forces unit. Iceland's approach to defense is like their approach to energy. Renewable resources. They focus on diplomacy, international cooperation, and their stunning natural beauty. Who wants to invade a country that looks like it was designed by landscape artists on hallucinogens? Iceland proves you don't need tanks and fighter jets to be a boss.
Now, let's talk about Panama, a country synonymous with one thing, a canal. This isn't just any canal, it's the Panama Canal, a crucial waterway that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, making it one of the most important maritime routes in the world. In 1990, after years of military dictatorship, Panama decided to ditch the army. The country had experienced enough turmoil and decided it was time for a change. They wrote it into their constitution. The Republic of Panama shall not maintain a permanent army. This was a bold move, signaling a new era of peace and stability. Instead of a military, they have a national police force responsible for internal security and canal protection. These officers are trained to handle everything from crime to natural disasters. They also have agreements with other countries for help if needed. These international partnerships ensure that Panama remains secure without the need for a standing army. Panama realized the best way to protect their canal was by being a stable, democratic country. A peaceful nation attracts more business and tourism, which in turn strengthens their economy. It's like they traded in their camouflage fatigues for a nice suit and a winning smile. This approach has paid off, making Panama a hub for international business and culture. So, the next time you're passing through the Panama Canal, appreciate that you're sailing through a country that chose peace over militarization. It's a unique and inspiring story. And then maybe order another piña colada, enjoy the moment and the tranquility that Panama offers. It's what the founding fathers would have wanted. They envisioned a peaceful, prosperous nation, and Panama has made that vision a reality.
Chapter 4. Liechtenstein. So small, they outsourced their army. Liechtenstein is so small, you could walk across it in the time it takes to listen to a long Taylor Swift song. They abolished their army in 1868. Instead of panicking, they got creative. Liechtenstein has cozy agreements with Switzerland and Austria for protection. They have a police force and a ceremonial army for tradition. Liechtenstein focuses on being charming, making money with postage stamps, and proving that size isn't everything. So, there you have it. Liechtenstein, a country so small, they outsourced their army. It's the ultimate life hack.
Chapter 5. Grenada. From invasion to no thanks, we're good. Grenada, a Caribbean island nation, disbanded their military after the U.S. intervention in 1983. They focused on building up their police force, which includes a special services unit. They rely on the Regional Security System, a collective security organization of Caribbean nations. Grenada chose to focus on self-care, therapy, and building strong relationships with supportive friends. So, the next time you're sipping on a rum punch in Grenada, raise a glass to a country that chose peace over militarization. They've got beaches to lounge on and spices to export. Chapter 6. Andorra. Tiny country, big friends. Andorra, nestled in the Pyrenees Mountains, has never had a standing army since its founding in 1278. They have treaties with Spain and France for protection. They have a small, volunteer army for tradition. Andorra focuses on good neighbors and diplomacy. They've figured out that sometimes the best defense is a good offense, of charm. Andorra proves that sometimes the best way to win a fight is to simply never start one. So, there you have it. Andorra, a tiny country with big friends and an even bigger understanding of how to survive. They're proof that peace is possible. Let's talk about Dominica, an island nation in the Caribbean. Dominica ditched the standing army in 1981, focusing on lush rainforests, pristine beaches, and rum punch. They're part of the Regional Security System, a collective security organization of Caribbean nations. They have a police force with a special services unit and a coast guard. Dominica's real secret weapon? Their natural beauty. Who wants to invade a country that looks like a postcard come to life? Dominica traded in military might for Mother Nature's embrace. Chapter 8. Marshall Islands. Nuclear past, peaceful present. The Marshall Islands, a nation in the Pacific, has a complicated history with nuclear weapons. After World War II, they became a testing ground for U.S. nuclear weapons. They've never had a standing army, focusing on diplomacy and international cooperation. They have a unique security agreement with the United States. They have a police force with a maritime surveillance unit. The Marshall Islands are a powerful voice for nuclear disarmament. They're proof that even in the face of unimaginable destruction, peace is always possible. So there you have it, the Marshall Islands, a nation turning its troubled past into a hopeful future. Chapter 9. Palau Paradise Protected. Palau, an island nation in the Pacific, has never had a standing army. They have a special agreement with the U.S. for protection. They have a police force for petty theft. Palau focuses on being beautiful, protecting its marine life, and proving that sometimes the best defense is a good tan. So there you have it, Palau, a country that traded in military might for marine sanctuaries and sunshine. And honestly, it seems to be working out swimmingly for them. Palau is a testament to the power of natural beauty and international cooperation. They show that peace and paradise can go hand in hand. Chapter 10. Nauru. Small island, big trust. Nauru, the smallest island nation in the world, has never had a standing army. This tiny island, nestled in the Pacific Ocean, relies on its unique approach to security. They have an informal agreement with Australia for protection, ensuring their safety without the need for a military. They have a police force for local issues, maintaining peace and order within their borders. Nauru focuses on being a charming island nation, enjoying the sunshine, and proving that sometimes the best defense is simply being too small to bother with. Their beautiful beaches and relaxed lifestyle are a testament to this philosophy. So, there you have it. Nauru, a country that traded in military might for trust and a laid-back island vibe. Their approach is both unique and inspiring, and honestly, it seems to be working out pretty well for them. The community thrives on mutual respect and cooperation. Nauru is a shining example of how small nations can thrive without military might. Their success story is a beacon of hope for other small nations. They show that trust and good relationships can be powerful tools for peace, proving that harmony and goodwill can indeed prevail.
Thank you for joining us on this exploration of nations without standing armies. These countries have shown that there are alternative paths to security and sovereignty. Investing in education, healthcare, diplomacy, and international cooperation can be just as effective as traditional military might. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights into global affairs. Until next time, stay curious and informed.